double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Weaver is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Renfroe, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit in the air out toward left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm really excited to see how Yunel Escobar does in this one. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
0-1 the count. In the dirt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. Striding in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Throw to first will get him easily in the second. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Digging in now for San Diego, Rodney Trimble, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tapped down the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Now at the plate, A.J. Ellis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Trimble stands at first with 1 out. pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Will Myers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In now, Luis Perdomo. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Jerko.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. The 2-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now the 2-0. Grounded foul. 2-1. Here it is. Looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the 1st out of the inning. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe is over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Jerko at second with 2 down. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a pop-up now. Martinez has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Yunel Escobar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
Leading off for St. Louis.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yadier
Swing and a liner,
Molina.
but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tied at 93, ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
To third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cards. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul DeYoung. We begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He popped out in his first trip. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Rodney Trimble. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. popped him up. Jerko ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Ellis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Chu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Ready now, Tommy Pham. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Tommy Pham.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Jerko.
Riding in once again, Jed Jerko. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in for his second at bat, Will Myers, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Two pitch just missed. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Padres down in order. Halfway home still. Here's Matt Carpenter. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
In time to first, and there are two away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. Yes, he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Escobar leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 0-2 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Jerko gets dirty. He is out. Ready once again, Rodney Trimble. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Pham on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. In now is A.J. Ellis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko.
Jumps off the page. I mean, he's found that power. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that one just missed outside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mitch Haniger was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a slider. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped him up. Trimble in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. 1. Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Luis Perdomo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Number 57, Greg Holland.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Yunel Escobar. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Holland, a 5'10" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
No balls and a strike to count.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Pham moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run. The next to bat for St. Louis.
For St. Louis, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 55, Tony Sick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe is after it. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Popped him up. Ellis is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 1-0 the count. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards lead. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Austin Hedges is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He was a double play victim last time around. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. Digging in now for San Diego, Shin-Soo Choo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Choo is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman number 16.
Ready now. Rodney Trimble. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jose Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air out to right. Escobar is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Fouled off. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Ellis. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The relay throw. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Tony Zitch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 hits all. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. So 1-1. He's taken high above the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Austin Hedges is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brett Cecil takes the mound to start the 11th inning. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Hunter Renfroe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Past history with Brett Cecil. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0, here it is. And that one just missed outside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Oh, in trouble here for Escobar. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Brad Hand jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Renfroe is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Sean Gilmartin enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Riding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Rodney Trimble. He's 1 for 4 for the game. 0-1 the count. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Ellis. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat. Belted high in the air out to left. Bader going back to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jed Jerko. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Myers back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. His career line against Brad Hand. 2 hits in 7 tries. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Brad Hand gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.